right, let's get into the 3-minute and whatever second meditation. Go ahead and find your seat, lay down, line up them chakras. For the next 4 minutes, we're just gonna breathe. If you're like me and you have potential interruptions around you, that's cool. We're gonna go ahead and tune into them rather than tune away from them. Let ourselves know the background sounds are just the present moment. For the next 4 minutes, we can try our hardest to close our eyes. Inhale and exhale through our nose. This video is for you. If you have any Virgo placement, any Virgo degrees in the 7th house. All right, that was our 4 minutes. Go ahead, bring some attention back into our breath. Did a little pre-pull. I actually got new cards, you guys. I'm excited. Pre-pull, basically Mars. No, not Mars and Virgo. Excuse me. I have Mars and Virgo. Virgo in the 7th house. Basically, we tend to be real critical of people around us, like people we have relationships with, because it's easy for us. But it's like, be critical of the thoughts you let in your head, because that's more what is going to literally make you happy. It's what you're thinking. But yeah, I'm gonna do a little message. First, I'm gonna start off. I got new cards. We got new cards. Actually, I don't know if you guys have seen this yet. I don't think so. They're new to me. They're so new. By Zelle. This is Tattoo Taro. Alright. Ancestors. Please help me channel the divine message for those of us who share any degrees of Virgo in the 7th house. A message for ascension. I feel like this came out, and I was actually meditating with this card prior to the reading, so it's like I very much connect to this. And this is the Magician card, which gives me Mercury, Gemini vibes, and that's also gives me a Virgo vibe. So Virgo in the 7th house is giving me like get out of that shit and manifest it. Not that you're even in it. Like you could just be. It's just telling you to use your tools at your disposal, and literally your hands. Like you don't realize how magic your hands are. Literally, like how much you can do, because you probably think, like we send in the big cards, you probably think more about what you can't do, and then it affects your feelings, which makes you literally be able to do less. So how about maybe you just use your hands and do it, or use your hands to pray. Definitely find the confidence in yourself. Yeah, heavy on that. Ooh. Okay. Find the confidence in yourself. Let's read these both. I'm going to start with the 9 of Wands in reverse. Nine of Wands is about resilience, perseverance, and self-preservation. Sometimes achieving our goals comes easy. Other times the journey to the top is long and arduous. The 9 reminds us to tenaciously push through these struggles with whatever energy we have left. The man is beaten and bruised. He is thin with hunger and climbs to his wand for support. His journey has been long. He is weak, but he is not dead. He knows his struggles are temporary. There is hope for him ahead. He needs to make one more big push to get back on track. It will likely take everything he has left to get there, but he will not give up. It is important to remember that not all things come easily. Sometimes life is hard, and rarely do you get what you want without a fight. You will need to continue to push hard for what you want, harder than you might have been expecting. Your struggles will ease up soon, but right now, you still have work to do. I would take that if your struggles will ease up soon. Okay, what does it mean in the reverse? I feel like you're blocking your own path, because it's like, you know it's hard work, but you're really tired. Give yourself then rest. Give yourself rest, then that you're not going to feel bad for it. And let it go. Because your insecurities is slowing the show down. Virgo in the 7th house. It's way easier for us to say what somebody else isn't doing than to recognize it in ourselves. Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands rules with a calm, friendly energy. She's captivating and warm, a natural-born people person. She can fill a room with smiles and lighten tense situations with her easygoing demeanor. She's attractive and energetic, with a magnetizing personality. The Queen's hand reaches up, tattooed with powerful imagery. A lion on her hand, a flower on her thumb, and the word burn on her knuckles. The Queen knows her power, and she pushes hard to grow her passions. With that said, her grip on her wand is soft and delicate. She doesn't need an iron fist, as most of her heavy lifting can be done with her charm. Her crown hangs loosely from the large golden sunflowers on her wand. This queen rules with strong, steady glow of late summer sunshine. Let your natural charm shine through. You do not need to knock down doors to get where you're aiming. Let your fire burn naturally and smile at competition. So maybe just relax. I have someone, Pisces rising, so I have Virgo on the 7th. I'm someone who really talks shit about Virgos, like, honestly. Honestly, I talk a lot of shit about Virgos, so it's like me being someone who that's giving Virgo on the 7th, you know? Of course I'm projecting people to be perfect, but it's like, this hella gives me, like, who are you? Who are you vibes, you know? Because it's like, those of us who have Virgo in the 7th, like, it's like I could see you, but you're not standing up for yourself. And this message is for me too, you know? It's like, I can see you, but you don't make anybody want to look at you because you don't stand up for yourself. Like, you're not strong in yourself. You don't stand strong in yourself. And that's the thing that's got to change. Like, let's do magic on that, for real. Let's do magic on that. Because you're the magician, so you need to affirm it, but it's so much so that we're not talking about, there's no swords here. We're not talking about thoughts. You need to do it. Do the things that make you uncomfortable. Like the things, like put yourself on blast more, fall more times so you can get over yourself. Like get up and get over yourself. Like get up confident. Because that's really what it is. You have to fall 7 times and stand up 8. And the 8th time is like when you're good. Making those numbers up. It could be falling 2 times and standing up 3, but you got 1 more time to stand up, basically. So believe in yourself. Everybody else does. You just don't believe in yourself. And you're criticizing other people. That's when you really know, collective, that you're out of alignment. Like, you really don't have time to be criticizing other people because there's so much work that needs to be done in yourself. You need to really believe in yourself. Everything came up in reverse. This is actually very tragic. I think it's way easier for us to judge somebody than it is to stand on who we think that, to basically be that person that we think all these other people should be. Ooh, everything is just falling apart. It's all you really gotta do some magic. I think my thing, I'm gonna give you 5 ingredients, and I'm just gonna go from my intuition. Just start off with prayer. Do 5 days of serious prayer. Do 4 days of serious, like, hydration. 3 days of earth meditation. 2 days of burning. And 1 day of nothing. Because you have to change your life. I just made that up, but it could be whatever you want. You just have to believe in it. And you're mixing your elements wrong. It's like you got excited to do the alchemy, but you're making poison. Because you got so excited to mix some shit up. Calm down. Slow down. Stop and think about it. This is honestly, like, I'm embarrassed for you. I can't lie. And I'm not saying this with judgment. I'm saying this knowing that I'm part of this collective. Can I get a clarifier from the magician? You don't even believe in yourself. Yeah, your iron is hot. You have a lot of energy burning, like, underneath you. Your oven is hot. Can I get a clarifier for this Knight of Wands? Just started wanting some water real bad. They're like, play some music. They're like, play good music. Play the music you'd want to hear at a concert. That's what they're saying. Just to make you feel better. And also play yourself a concert. Like, it's giving that SpongeBob violin song. Like, play your music so you can get over it, so you can get through it. They're like, it's coming. The confidence that you've been praying for is coming. You do have to light the spark in yourself, but it is coming. Did you see your growth? Yeah. Your ancestors is just watching you like, oh, this one's a mess. We gave her too much this and not enough this. They're trying to, like, alchemize you. They're trying to figure you out. Can I get a clarifier on the Empress and the joke? Somebody's laughing at your divine feminine. And You deserve to shoot your shot at somebody, but you don't even know how to untongue-tie yourself. These also can be the 5 things that we're focusing on. Because you just need a big change. Like, change the way you think about women, pregnancy, life, cycles, the divine. Maybe you do need to laugh it off. Maybe do take it some serious. Maybe some of us, because we're all Pisces risings, more or less. Aquarius risings, more or less. So, change how you feel about life cycle. Something is funny and something isn't. You just gotta reorganize, and it's big. Yeah, and play your music. Play your sad music to get through your sad shit, and your happy music to celebrate the good times. Play your music that you would want to hear at a concert, and delete it if it doesn't make you feel like, oh, I love this song. Like you're like, this is good music. Music with instruments. Your ancestors is just watching you. They're like, wait, we were trying to get it right too. The magic that it takes to be a powerful ancestors of yours. They're trying to get it right too. Be able to bless you with what you need at the right time. It's like a formula. They're still figuring out too. You've only been this age, this time before. So they've never been a collective of ancestors like yours. So just give them a minute. Give yourself a minute. You got the wrong formula right now, but it's okay, because like I said earlier, you just gotta keep falling down and being less hard on yourself and hard on others. On the in-between. The confidence is coming. You can sit and wait for it, or you can be active in your approach for it. It's yours and it's coming. What you've prayed for is coming. Yeah. I'm gonna pull another tarot card for this. Can I get a clarifier for this message? Can I get a clarifier for this Knight of Swords and this Geyser card? No. The way you shoot your shot makes people not want to listen. So you just have to start, like, go back a step and work with your confidence. The way you're communicating about what you want to do right now is turning people off. What is it? Virgo's ruled by Mercury, communication planet. We want other people to communicate with us so perfectly. And for those of us who have Virgo in the 7th house, that's a good time to just tap into yourself. Tap into ourselves when we're judging people and how they're communicating. Because that's really it's a flag for us. Justice, you're not even being fair. You have to relax. You're being so hard on yourself because you want basically a different life. Like, that's not being fair to you. You're not giving yourself a chance. Yeah. You're attracting an energy that you don't want around yourself right now because of the vibration you're on. That's why they watch yourself. Because if you've seen somebody else, basically the way that you're moving is not how you are, but if you attracted a person that was like this, how you are being right now, you would hate them. So they're just saying, watch yourself. They're not even mad at you they don't want to call it a tantrum, but they're not mad at you for expressing yourself in the way you are, but just observe yourself. See how you are. Don't be foolish to it because you're not being fair. You're being a little, rude to others and not fair to yourself. It gives me missing out on social interaction because you didn't answer the door. You missed an opportunity to go out with a Libra. Stop doing that. Yeah, right now the ancestors is you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time, your money, your energy on the wrong things. Okay? You're really worried about how to get money, but you're wasting the creativity, the time, the money, the energy on the wrong things. Making terrible investments and kind of just mixing it to see what you get. Ask your ancestors if you need help. You have a spirit team for a reason. Every time you don't believe in yourself, you're giving yourself to the devil. You have to recognize your power and fight the forces off. Because it's like, you're here because you are a high vibrational being who's looking to ascend higher. So of course there's stuff that's like, nope, I don't want you to do that. Well, that's the devil. It comes in different shapes or form, but for me, it's sugar and staying up late. It can be big things, it can be crazy things, it can be sex, but I do see you defeating the devil. I don't see it being a stagnant energy in your cards, but that's what's blocking your magic and making your life look so terrible. You really not believing in yourself. That's you opening the door. The devil can only do what you allow them to do. So let's close the door to things that could help cause us harm and things that don't make us feel good. And that's exactly what I see you doing. Because it takes a lot to overcome, but you do overcome. Oh, okay. They want you to really, when you're listening to music, if you wouldn't want someone to communicate through you, to that music through you, delete it, because it's going to be in your subconscious. And it's like spirit can't use your music to communicate with you because your music is of a low vibration. So if you listen to like orchestra and really strong, emotional, moving music, like not bullshit rap, not to say that all rap is bullshit, but we can see how music is going. They want you to listen to good music that you would listen to at a live concert and love, with good musicians and instruments and a conductor, and it sounds like a symphony. And that could be any genre, orchestra. It doesn't have to be opera music, you know? So like if you really like the music, then listen to it. If it makes you feel weird, delete it, because that means they can't use it to talk to you. Also, somebody like your father, your mother, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who they were. It could have been a grandfather and an aunt. It's a masculine and a feminine. They were actually a man and a female, a male and a female, a man and a woman. Made a joke about basically like patriarchy or women or bitches or something, and it really stuck in your subconscious in a way that you didn't think, you actually don't fully understand, because you just actually think women are a little bit less like fortunate, like maybe it's for having a period or something. And somebody was joking, but you were the young mind in the room, so you wouldn't have known to even understand that joke if it was funny. But I assume you were around a man that was like your father, and a father figure, could be an uncle, a teacher. That's crazy. How did that happen? That kind of scared me. So for somebody who's uncle, yeah, your uncle said something about women, and now you just don't really trust them as much, which is interesting, because I feel a feminine vibe from people. So it's like we all have this Empress card. Your divine feminine is very important. And if you don't think she's powerful, you'll never be powerful. And all the other sides of that is you. It's like you're trying to spit game, but you don't believe in yourself. So everything's connected. Just look at different ways this issue shows up. And if you're trying to get your life right, you need to pray to the ancestors about your money, so you can create a focused plan. Ask them for a formula and a plan. Ask them for the strength to be able to carry out the plan. Ask them for the strength to be able to fight negative energy, however that may look, whether it be self-harm or anything else, addiction. Yeah, because you're super powerful. It's really all about self-belief for you. Let's do some affirmation cards and get out of here because I'm tired. I'm gonna let y'all meditate. I need some water. Okay. So yeah, and if you are gonna ask, I feel like don't worry about what other people think about you. Those critiques are not important. Catch yourself thinking about other people. Those critiques are important. And also ask your ancestors what they think about you. They have a better view of you than some of the people here on Earth. Because some people, yeah, haters are real. And you might trigger them with that question. You might trigger yourself with that question. You're not supposed to be worried about what people think about you. But your ancestors is not people. And you're also worthy of self-judgment. Can I have an affirmation to come back into balance and in deep balance? Yeah, something that I'm gonna put upright for you guys. But I am me. I am accepted. I'm appreciated. I'm loved. I love that. I love that. That's from your ancestor that's watching you, the one that's working with you for the chapter that you're in. They're like, this is for you. They know that it's difficult for you to say, so try to say it every day for maybe 6 months. Add it to your routine. I love that. I'm financially abundant. Money flows to me with ease. So this is the type of music you should be listening to. If it doesn't like align with that, it's not supposed to be in your ears right now. Seriously, so watch the music because music is so like, you already know. Like we live in 2024. I really be putting stuff there. Oh, I meant to pull out one, but I have two. Okay. I value myself in the highest regard, and it shows. This is for our justice universe, and this is also for our Queen of Wands. So our confidence. These are to build our confidence and start to become more fair to ourselves. I do not welcome things into my life that dull my magnificence and stunt my ascension. So recognize yourself as a queen and move as such. And also, because you're a queen, you're fair to yourself and you kick out the things that don't make you feel happy at the door. You know, if you don't want it, it doesn't belong in your kingdom. You're a queen. You get to decide what your life looks like. You get to decide who's in and who's out, who comes in, who comes out. It's your door, your house. Alright, let's get this devil card out of here. because I am in control of my life and capable of creating the life I desire. You are in control of your life and capable of creating the life you desire. She is in control of her life and capable of creating the life she desires. He is in control of his life and capable of creating the life he desires. They are in control of their life and capable of creating the life they desire. We are in control of our lives and capable of creating the lives we desire. Love that. That's basically the affirmation to get you out of this hold from the devil. Because it's your life. That's how I knew you weren't going to be here for long. Because he's not invited. The devil comes. He's like, ding dong, like the doorbell. Ringing the doorbell. You're a little shook, but you're like, I don't want him here. What the fuck? Get him out. I don't need that. He's going to take my money. He's going to make me doubt myself. He's going to fuck up my formula. Making me stay up late. Making me eat all this sugar. But it would be you letting him in. No, that's the real devil. You know? He can't do nothing to you. It's you. You know? So recognize your power and say, fuck no. Close the door. Suggest we journal for this one. This is a good journaling tarot video because it's, again, Virgo in the 7th house, which is Mercury. I'm thirsty tonight. I hope you really are drinking water. Okay? Let's go here first with our 6 of Swords in reverse. This is how we come into our divine balance with our... We're really out of balance. I saw a lot of... We have the Libra card in reverse, the actual Justice card, balance in reverse. Then we also have Temperance in reverse. So it's like we're out of spiritual balance, we're out of physical balance, we're out of mental balance, we're out of balance with our masculine and our feminine. Like, we really don't respect our inner feminine, which is terrible. I fully acknowledge and receive myself exactly where I am at this present point in time. That's all it takes to really tap in with yourself. If you want to cry, that's fine. I don't even see in the cards anything about those. It's just what I feel. You have to tap in with yourself. I fully acknowledge and receive myself exactly where I am at this present point in time. She fully acknowledges and receives herself exactly where she is at this present point in time. We fully acknowledge and receive ourselves exactly where we are at this present point in time. You fully acknowledge and receive yourself exactly where you are at this point in time. They fully acknowledge and receive themselves exactly where they are at this point in time. So yeah, I love the affirmation cards. I'm very tired. I'm going to fight this devil and start to take care of myself, really. Yeah. And if you're wondering, basically, if you wanted any money, because I feel like Virgos in the 7th house, we do think about money. First, work on the way you interact with people, because that's going to influence your money. Because you're blocking your money if you're being nasty and rude and not working on healing. So, because you have Virgo in the 7th, accept yourself. Accept yourself, accept yourself, accept yourself. That's going to help you get money. Because it's like your ancestors are trying to fuck with you, but it's not good for them, and it's not good for you right now. It's hard for them to be able to not bless you, but rock with you right now. They're on a different frequency. No good, no bad. They're just different. Also, if you want, don't worry about what nobody thinks about you. You know? Worry about what you think about yourself. Worry about what your divine team thinks of you. And that's it. And you can ask your ancestors to critique you as well. You know? We need to be careful not to project. Because, of course, people project onto us. And I feel like people are good at passing our pain. I think Virgo in the 7th house is entirely guilty of passing judgment onto other people. So just watch yourself, literally. Peace. This was really fun. I'll see y'all in the next video.